said, I'll tell you all the story about the joker and the thief. I said, tell you all about the joker and the thief in the night. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like bass hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Now from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on our home team. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it into game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
47.
Here's Prescott. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together.
19. Go.
Now Daniels. Over the middle, complete. That's Lane. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Gain of 6.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
Here we go. Go win him. Go win him. Nice.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, Brent, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing, Prescott. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit and ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
At the 30-yard line.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing now is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Here we go. 18. Find it.
Here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
70.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Daniels. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at him right now and say, let's get away from him entirely. Let's start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and actually tamps down the defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score.
23-yard line.
Red. My thing, nice. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
21 more yards. That's another first down. First and
Looking to throw. Daniels. And they'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. A point after, good by Groupie. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
2nd and 10. They go with Blue between the tackles. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He hits Blue. 20. 5. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Blue. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Yeah, here we go.
Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Daniels He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 32 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Visitors 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Well, now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Coming